40s.
Ricky Schnell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Misses, ball two. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. The next 3-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Brett Phillips will bat next.
Batting eighth, the center fielder.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers and 28 RBIs. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next
shortstop.
guy.
Chris Mills steps up to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Royals go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Jonathan VR will be the next
second baseman.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Straight up, straight up, straight up.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Good time now to check out the Angels' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. Digging in for his second at-bat, Juan Feliz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Line drive to left. And the Royals are in the hit column. Digging in to try it again. Ryan O'Hearn. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Low with the splitter. Ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
I got to count 2-2.
Full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Striding into the box, Benito Cordero. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The count now at 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio.
Jorge.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get a knock.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Striding in, Ricky Schnell. He'll swing it from the left side fielder. Right here.
Ricky.
First offering on its way.
Schnell.
And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. KC down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in, Brett Phillips. He'll get it started in the Kansas City 6th.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Phillips.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Phillips, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering.
One.
Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now another 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Digging in, Chris Mills. He was
The
a
batter,
strikeout
number
victim
6.
in his first try.
Shortstop.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Now it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Skied into straightaway right. After it is Soler.
2-2-2.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Hold on to it.
Now here comes the Angels
Ladies
skipper on his way to the
your
mound.
attention, please.
And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here
Number
this evening.
99. Keenan Middleton.
Pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Our final line score
He
tonight.
came through with a
First for the
multi-hit
victorious
game, and
Kansas
more
City
importantly,
Royals.
they
3
were
runs
big
on
hits.
7
He was a
hits.
key
No
contributor
errors. They left
to the
6
outcome
men
of
on
this
base.
one.
3-2 the finish
Time
in
of the
tonight's
ballgame,
game.
2 hours
Kansas
and
City
46
came through
minutes.
and it mattered in the MLB The Show's coverage of Thursday night baseball brings us to Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Number 8, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. John Cross, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Leading
Malik
off tonight
Smith,
for
the
Seattle,
next to hit.
and
we are
fielder,
set for baseball
Malik.
here this evening. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's
First
strike
pitch,
1.
7-0-7.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been in a serious winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Soler is there, 1 away. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Second. The
First pitch
hitter,
coming. Here it is.
Eduardo.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. 1-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Swing. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a
That is
milestone
third.
that's going to get
The
everyone
second
talking,
baseman.
but as an individual, you have to
Well,
feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Cross will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Batting 4th.
Ready with the first
left
pitch.
fielder.
Here it comes.
Domingo.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Cross uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. M's nothing. Angels coming up. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
Haniger.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses ball 1.
No strike.
Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. In now, Ryan Healy, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Haniger on at first, nobody out. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt, 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit hard back up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Henniger rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
0-2, the count to Crawford. 1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks. And now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Relay. Hit me.
And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Striding forward now is the DH, Eduardo Nunez, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner back in standing. Line drive snagged on a short hop. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Up next for Seattle.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open.
1-1.
And he lays off for ball 1. 1-1. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Domingo Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout will wait on it. 1 down. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So 1 away here with the bases empty.
Now
and up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Stepping into the box, Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ryan Healy.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Upton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. Leading off the inning, Omar Narvaez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Omar Narvaez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Hard hit at third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Good time now to check out the Angels Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And this one runs up high, ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. Soler is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score.
2-2-2.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
2-2-2-2.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Seattle. They're down 3-2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Eduardo Nunez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Oh, and he misses it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try and go out there and make quality pitches. And that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath it, so hats off to him on that one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. DJ LeMahieu goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Last half of the 5th coming. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Haniger, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Mitch Haniger.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now batting, Omar Narvaez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Omar
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
It's always nice to take the bullpen before game 7 at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Halos took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. John Cross earns his 5th winner of the year. Mike Lee was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Wednesday night baseball on the show from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Number 8, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. John Cross is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one
Leading
here
off
today.
tonight for Cincinnati.
Stepping into the box, Richard
hitter.
Rosenthal. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their faces.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Jesse Winker stands in as he looks at a called strike. Left side, but well foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler has it in his sights. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And now is Yasiel Puig.
Batting 4th, the right fielder, number 66.
First pitch on its way. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it hopped out of his hand.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Puig, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2 balls and a strike to Jeanette. Three and 1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an F? Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. In is Joey Votto now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
19, Joey Votto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Watson onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2. Ready now for Cincinnati. Tucker Barnhart. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Barnhart.
In there, 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Up.
Him up. Off to the left in foul territory. 1 away here to begin the 3rd. At the plate, Richard Rosenthal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Richard Rosenthal.
First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Reds DH.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
The center fielder, number 6, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Maybin, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, he was selected in the 1st round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
From the stretch. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Got him. Good time now to check out the Angels' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. Into the box now, Scooter Gennett.
Now batting, the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Oh, 1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Settling in now, Joey Votto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, no running, no running.
The throw in gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. So first and second with 1 man gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And it's gone. And here's Jose Peraza.
The batter, number 9.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they open it up to 6-2 now. Into the box,
next
Tucker
is Cincinnati.
Barnhart. Ball's
The
jumping
catcher,
in this one. That's
Tucker
the fourth to leave the
Barnhart.
yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's
Up
what I
next
was
is
going to say.
Cincinnati.
It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it
Richard
today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the
Rosenthal.
plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Maben. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder,
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Winker.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Softly hit to the left side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Yasiel Puig. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Hit hard down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and
tonight's final, 7-3. Cincinnati took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season. An early winter check-in. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. He'll have to try again another time. An unresolved player concern is revisited. A player receives an update from his representative. Spring training has come again, and major leaguers begin the process of readying themselves for the challenges of another long season.
Just off the Orange Freeway, we're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Angels baseball comes your way next. John Cross will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Striding into the box,
leading off the
David
afternoon
Park.
for Toronto.
And we are ready for some
right
daytime
fielder,
baseball.
David Park.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the game's first pitch is taken for ball one, and we are officially underway this afternoon from Angel Stadium. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
No balls and 1 strike.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Owings on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
The third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. From the stretch, the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back to Angel Stadium right after this. Into the box now, Devin Travis
Leading
has
off for
2 hits
Toronto.
and 11
The second
trips for
baseman.
the series so far.
Devin
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he got him.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Next batter to the plate, Brian
Batting
Goodwin.
sixth.
He comes into this
The
one just 2
designated
for
hitter.
12 in the series
Brian
to this point.
Goodwin.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
1-1-1.
Drilled right back up the middle. Ibar up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into hit next, it'll be the left-handed
the center
batter,
fielder.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
2 out, nobody on. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Justin Smoke now, and he's
Leading
really
off for
swinging
Toronto,
a hot bat in the series,
first
to say the
baseman,
least. 10
Justin
RBIs on 4 base
Smoke.
hits. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning.
Hold on to it. Hold on to it.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with
11.
it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Reese McGuire swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Reese McGuire goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
Now batting.
At the plate,
the
David
right fielder.
Park. He'll try to
David
follow up the double in
Park.
his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Smoke, the runner at second with one away. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Popped him up.
Straight up, straight up.
La Stella near the bag at third. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Threw
it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Michael Brantley looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Michael
pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. (2-0) to the Jays left fielder.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Full count, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
(3-2) pitch.
1-1-1.
Found over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Brandon Drury, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Drury.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Splitter, 2-2. Fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And another foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll step off. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Once again, a 3-2. And that's low, ball 4. Ready for another chance? Devin Travis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Devin.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Lifted in the air to center. Trout has a read on it.
Two.
He hauls it in without any trouble,
Cut
and
it,
there
cut
are
it.
2
Hold
away.
Hold on to it.
So coming to the plate, Brian Goodwin.
Now
He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim
Brian
last time.
Goodwin.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Drury is off at first with 2 away. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Angels are out in front, 4-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A bouncer to the left side. LaStella has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Standing in, Justin Smoke, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Smoke.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. Off the corner with the splitter. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. He stays alive, still 2-2. One out, nobody on. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
Eat it.
And he'll reach second now with one away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
1-1.
Grounded back up the middle. Ibar takes it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup.
Now
stepping in,
right
David Park.
David Park.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Smoke at third with 2 away. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. In now is Andrelton Simmons. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is a fastball that misses.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. 1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder, Michael Brantley.
Hit a corn right there, straight up.
And there's out number 2. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brandon.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike 2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Angels are out. Hansel Robles will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be.
And these home fans are getting a little spoiled as they take the first 3 of this 4-game homestand. They might want to bring out the brooms for the next one as they look to finish off with a big sweep.
6-2, the final total today. The Los Angeles Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Cross earns his first win of the season. Matt Shoemaker was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the big.
MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Tyler Mahle is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be.
Ball 4, take the base.
Digging in, Anthony McCaldy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half
up
of the
for
first.
the Royals, the shortstop, Anthony More calls.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the left side. To his left, Marcus. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so, guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
The designated hitter. One.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 0-1, here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Cross uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter, it's always in the back of your mind. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Juan Feliz becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn.
Number 66.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Owings is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jonathan Villar. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 0-2 once more. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Owings has a play. He's got it one away.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, Jorge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Close, but just off the outside corner.
Count 1-0.
Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the... Brett Phillips will bat next. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Brett.
And that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Philip Beck, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. On the first base line, Montano fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ricky Schnell. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Bouncer up the middle. Ibar has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They trail it here 3-0. So next to the plate for the Royals, Anthony McCaldy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Anthony.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. Upton will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Now at the plate, Juan Feliz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Up.
That's popped up. Montano in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing, north-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Softly hit here to the left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Ready now, Ryan O'Hearn. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. That hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So a runner at first with 2 away.
Now
and the switch hitter, Jonathan VR, will be the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Ready with the 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. O'Hearn leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in now, Benito Cordero.
Leading
he
up
got on
for
top
the
of one and
Royals,
was a ground out
the
victim
third
last
baseman.
time.
This
Letting
one doesn't
go.
look good so far.
Cordero.
Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Swing and a line drive.
2-2-2.
Great effort on the dive, but it's
Eat
through
it,
into
eat it.
left.
Cut it
Yeah,
right
man,
there.
he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter,
Up next for
he's
the
not going
Royals,
to worry too much about it.
the right fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, Brett Phillips. That's in there, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a
Now
bullet
batting,
base hit right
the
there,
catcher,
but you have to hold
Phillips.
there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Two, two, two,
To
two.
the right side. Throw won't get him. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. Digging in the switch hitter,
The left
Ricky
fielder, number
Schnell.
25.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1.
Now,
Bonifacio on third. Phillip second. Beck on at first with nobody out. Taken high and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam.
What a great swing right there. It's such a tough situation. You knock the donut off your bat, and you know first
The
thing
bat,
that enters your mind
the
is grand
shortstop,
slam and tie in this
Anthony
game. But that puts so
Bortaldi.
much pressure on you. What a way to be able to handle his nerves in a big situation and come through with a clutch grand slam.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the second or third time in a game.
now
First
batting,
pitch of the at-bat
the
on its
designated
way.
hitter,
Off the
Juan
plate and away there. 1 ball, no
Lily.
strikes. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Still only 1 out in the inning. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the
Straight
same
up, straight up, straight
over
up.
and over and over.
Montano moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's
Now
the
batting,
first pitch to him.
number 66.
Too low, 1-0.
One.
Hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring. Now in the box, Jonathan VR. And Dan, I'm sure the starter
Leading
on
up
the mound
for
would
the
like to hit the
Royals,
rewind button
the
on
second
that
baseman,
last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Max. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in once again, Benito Cordero. He singled his last time up. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Bonifacio. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Behind 0-2 now. Now another 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning coming up.
Your
Carson
attention,
Smith
please.
gets the call from
Now
the pen to take over on the mound.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Angels jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. John Cross takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.